Get ready for an amazing adventure. In this video, we're going to show you 11 important things you need to quietly cut out of your life. We invite you to actively join us on this journey, share your thoughts on each topic we cover, and stick around until the end of the video. A journey of learning and growth awaits you. The next few moments are your chance to deeply reflect and better understand who you are. We believe the lessons we're going to share will enlighten and change your life. Let's get started. 1. Toxic people. When dealing with people who hurt you, there's no need to explain yourself. Avoid complaining, arguing, or having confrontations over someone's bad attitude. If someone disrespected and hurt you, even if they were someone you thought was a perfect friend, it's better to move on without seeking justifications. Stay calm and rational, focusing on your own growth. There may come a time when that person will need you and seek your support. In that moment, simply saying no is enough. If you need to explain your reasons, do so, but remember you are not obligated to help them. Quietly remove such people from your life and let time reveal the consequences of their actions. Focus on taking care of yourself and let the future show what's best for both of you. 2. Unnecessary goals. There will be times when you realize the importance of making choices, acting in a certain way, or staying true to your own path. Sometimes, you'll need to abandon certain goals to prioritize the path that aligns best with your essence. It's completely normal to give up some things in favor of others. However, it's important to silently eliminate these unnecessary goals without broadcasting your moves to the whole world. Don't leave clues or loose information, as this could reveal your main strategy. Be smarter in this process by quietly removing less important goals and making gradual changes in your life. Always proceed with discretion, protecting your plans and allowing your decisions to be guided by authenticity. 3. Oversharing about relationships. It's crucial not to share intimate details or vent to others about the reasons behind the end of a friendship or relationship. The intimacy shared belongs only to you and the other person involved, and others don't need to know the reasons. Nobody has the right to know about fights or terrible situations, as this can only lead to gossip and make the situation more complicated. If you feel the need to talk, have a conversation with yourself and reflect on what happened. The urge to share might indicate that there are still unhealed wounds. Therefore, regardless of the situation, the appropriate action is to analyze these behaviors quietly without sharing with others. If you have a problematic relationship in your life, it's important to remove it without broadcasting the news to other people. Keeping these matters private and dealing with the issues internally will aid in the acceptance and healing process. If you're looking for more insights and practical advice on handling relationships, Stoicism, and dealing with narcissism, I have something special for you. My ebook is currently available at a 75% discount. It's packed with valuable information on how to navigate relationships, understand and apply Stoic principles, and protect yourself from toxic influences. The link to purchase the ebook is in the comments. Don't miss out on this limited time offer and take a step towards a more enlightened and fulfilling life today. 4. Displaying frustration. During periods of tension, avoid raising your voice in front of others and control your display of excessive frustration or anger. If you're upset, redirect that feeling towards actions that yield beneficial results. Use that energy as a driving force to advance your life goals and train your body to handle stress. Contain your emotions, reflect on them, and redirect the accumulated energy into something that strengthens you. However, proceed with caution and discretion, as losing control can expose vulnerabilities. During tense moments, aim to dissipate this tension discreetly by resolving issues, fulfilling responsibilities, and using reasoning as your ally. Avoid broadcasting your difficulties and value what and who is already in your life, cultivating gratitude. 5. Judging others. Avoid sharing your judgments with others about so-and-so. In fact, you shouldn't even harbor such opinions in your consciousness. Seriously consider what image you are projecting when you speak ill of someone. You could have an interesting dialogue or enrich the conversation, but instead choose to spoil the atmosphere just to vent your negativity about that person. Please don't do that. Don't go around declaring who you like or dislike. Learn to be diplomatic. If you don't like someone, it's possible to distance yourself from them or try to maintain a tolerable coexistence. Always act intelligently. If there's a problem with that person, try to talk, dialogue, and seek a consensus. However, these opinions and judgments you have about others should be immediately discarded. No matter if you like or dislike someone, always act diplomatically, showing yourself capable of adapting to the environment, changing, and interacting regardless of differences. Maintain a respectful and empathetic posture in your interactions, and this will contribute to a more harmonious environment and healthier relationships with others. 6. Comparing yourself to others. Avoid constantly comparing yourself to others. Each person has their own path, achievements, and successes that should be valued without reference to others. The harmful habit of comparing our lives to others can negatively impact our emotional well-being and hinder our personal growth. Moreover, it lowers our self-esteem as we risk falling into the trap of unfavorable comparison, focusing on what we think we lack instead of recognizing our own strengths and accomplishments. When we constantly compare ourselves to others, we lose sight of our own goals and desires. We get distracted from what truly matters and focus on what we think we should have or achieve based on others' standards. This prevents us from moving forward on our own journey and achieving our individual goals. By eliminating comparison, we can cultivate gratitude for our own circumstances and celebrate our own progress and growth. 7. Conscious use of social media. Imagine for a moment that your life is a book filled with fascinating stories, learnings, and adventures. Now think of social media as a library where millions of other stories are shared every second. Exciting, right? But here lies a subtle danger: constant comparison. As we flip through the glossy pages of these digital stories, we often find ourselves comparing our most challenging chapters with the highlight moments of others. This comparison, often unfair and unrealistic, can lead us into a cycle of dissatisfaction and envy. It's essential to learn to limit our consumption of these digital stories. Imagine deciding to visit this digital library with a clear purpose. You enter, look for exactly what you need, whether it's connection, inspiration, or information, and then leave, returning to the reality of your own book, the book of your life. Start by defining specific times of the day to check your social media instead of getting lost in it at every moment. This helps create a structure that prevents social media from dominating your time and thoughts. Another effective strategy is to question the intention behind each online interaction. Ask yourself, am I seeking something constructive here or just killing time? This reflection can help differentiate productive use from aimless passive consumption. Recognize the signs that social media is negatively impacting your mood or self-esteem. If you find yourself feeling down after using these platforms, it might be time to take a break. Use this time to reconnect with activities that bring joy and satisfaction in the real world, like reading a book, engaging in a hobby, or simply enjoying nature. 8. Seeking external approval. We live in a world where often a person's worth seems to be tied to others' perceptions. But today, I invite you to explore the liberation that comes from breaking free from this incessant search for approval. Imagine yourself on a stage under the spotlight, surrounded by expectant faces, each with an opinion on how you should act, speak, and be. Can you see how suffocating this can be? Now visualize yourself stepping off that stage and entering a peaceful and serene space, a place where the only opinion that truly matters is your own. This metaphor illustrates the importance of recognizing and valuing your own inner voice above the external noise. When we base our actions and decisions on the quest for approval, we drift away from who we truly are and what we genuinely desire. It's like constantly trying to wear an outfit that doesn't fit just to please others. Think about the times when you felt most fulfilled and content. They were probably moments when you were aligned with your own values and beliefs, regardless of what others thought or expected. This is the essence of living authentically. It starts with small steps. For instance, the next time you're about to make a decision, ask yourself, am I doing this because I truly want to or because it's what others expect of me? Learn to trust your intuition and recognize your own desires and needs. Another powerful practice is strengthening your self-esteem. Value your qualities, celebrate your achievements, and learn from your mistakes. Remember, self-acceptance is an ongoing process, and every small victory counts. Cultivate relationships that support and encourage you to be your best self. Surround yourself with people who respect your individuality and encourage you to express your true essence. By freeing ourselves from the need for external approval, we open the doors to a more authentic and rewarding path. 9. Over-explaining yourself. You don't owe anyone lengthy explanations for your choices, especially when it comes to self-care and personal boundaries. If someone questions your decisions, a simple and polite response is enough. Prioritize your well-being and make decisions that align with your values without feeling the need to justify yourself to others. When you stop over-explaining, you demonstrate confidence in your choices and respect for your own boundaries. 10. Unrealistic expectations. Letting go of unrealistic expectations is an invitation to an internal journey. Imagine your life as a grand adventure across a vast ocean, each expectation like a sail on your boat, helping to propel you toward your dreams and goals. However, when these sails are too large, when our expectations become unrealistic, they can steer us off course, leading us into turbulent waters of disappointment and dissatisfaction. Unrealistic expectations are like maps promising treasures that don't exist. They make us chase ideals of perfection in ourselves, others, and the situations we experience. To begin detaching from these expectations, first recognize them with honesty and introspection. Ask yourself, do these expectations lift me up or weigh me down? Do they reflect who I truly am and what I value? Practice acceptance of who you are, where you are in your journey, and the circumstances you can't control. This doesn't mean giving up on your dreams but rather appreciating the process of getting there with all its imperfections and challenges. Set realistic and achievable goals that resonate with your true essence, and celebrate the small victories along the way. 11. Gossip and negativity. Participation in gossip and the spread of negativity is often overlooked but significantly impacts our well-being and relationships. Imagine every word we speak as a seed we plant in the garden of our lives and the lives of others. When we choose words of support, encouragement, and positivity, we plant seeds of kindness and understanding. Conversely, when we engage in gossip or negative talk, we're planting weeds of misunderstandings, distrust, and conflict. Gossiping may seem harmless or even a form of social connection, but it leads to disrespect and devaluing others and ourselves. By focusing on negativity, we obscure our ability to see the good and positive around us. To change this, be aware of the conversations you partake in. When a dialogue begins to veer into gossip or unnecessary criticism, try gently changing the subject or highlighting something positive. Practice empathy by asking yourself, would I want this to be said about me? Cultivate a positive environment around you, surrounded by people who value positivity and authenticity. If you've made it this far, leave a comment to show that you're truly seeking change. Go ahead, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. By choosing to distance yourself from toxic behaviors and thoughts, you're not only protecting your own integrity but also setting an example for others. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth together. Stay tuned for more content that will help you lead a more authentic and fulfilling life. Thank you for watching.